Immigrants are welcome!
Racists are not!
Immigrants are welcome!
Racists are not!
So the far right rallied, a couple of thousand people. At least 300 or so counter-protests have got together and made sure that they can't march on their streets unopposed.
While our crowd is not, as I think, big as their crowd, it's still a significant turnout, and it just proves also how big last week was. The numbers on the Nazi side just don't add up, so we're on the winning side.
The fact that there was this massive Palestinian protest last weekend and the next day Anthony Albanese didn't even recognise it. All he'd made was a post about stop anti-Semitism. That protest was not about anti-Semitism. We love Jewish people who do not want to murder Palestinian babies.
I'll forever be proud that I showed up, and I'll continue to show up. They're probably going to keep going after the performance they had today. We will never stop showing up against them.
We need to come together in solidarity and actually fight together as a class for everybody, no matter their skin colour, no matter what country they're from.
And I keep saying that when I'm talking about this rally, because it's really important to me that when you're dealing with, slippery opposition, that you get your terms right, When I say neo-Nazi in this context, sometimes I feel like our opposition don't really know what we mean, We've had so long of our enemies saying, on the far right, telling each other, oh, the left say everyone's a Nazi. Well, I don't. I only say that Nazis are, knowing a fair bit about them.
Whenever fascism raises their heads, they have to be pushed back underground. It can't be allowed to prosper. As always, the police are on their side because at the end of the day, the police are always going to back up the far right and oppose the left.
One of the things that means actually is building a positive alternative to the far right. I mean, the reason why so many people turned out to a far right action is because the mainstream Albanese and the Liberal Party, they're all failing us. They're all failing us on housing, they're all failing us on the cost of living, they're failing us on the important things, and therefore people are trying to latch onto whatever kind of, whatever easy solution, whether it's racism or whatever it is. We need to put forward genuine alternatives, including socialist answers, socialist solutions to the problems of capitalism, and that's the way we're going to actually solve this problem and actually create a positive alternative to this far right menace.
And frankly, they numbered in their thousands today. We had a few hundred legends. I'm happy we showed up. Frankly, I would have showed up with two of them. I would have showed up with two people. I would have been yelling the same things I yelled at the same scumbags.
But today's the start for us, and we're going to keep building because this is the only way we defeat the far right.
So if you didn't come out today, well, I could almost understand why, given how many centre-left commentators and media outlets were telling you not to, and institutions and politicians. Next time, I need you there next to me.